You are listening to The Beginning of the End, written and narrated by Adam J. Scholte. Prologue. The air was forced from Ramulas' body as he hit the ground. He frantically picked himself up and dusted the dirt from his clothes. The light from the moon allowed him to see his house across the field of growing wheat. He worried about Oriel. Did she escape from the warlords, or had they captured her? The sound of footsteps caused Ramulas to turn, and what he saw shocked him to the core. 2 Legion soldiers stood near a grove of trees 100 yards away in his field. "By the gods," he whispered. "What were they doing here? This can't be real," he thought to himself. The soldiers unsheathed their swords and ran towards Ramulas. A burst of cold rushed through him as his mouth dried. They were coming quickly, and he didn't know what to do. Then he turned and ran for his house as fast as he could. Ramulas wanted to call for help, but he knew there would be none. The only people nearby were his wife and daughters. The thought of his family caused him to change direction towards the barn. At least there he would find something to fight them with. Then Ramulas knew that he would not reach it in time. He heard them coming closer, and he dared not look back. Before he knew what had happened, something hit him from behind, and Ramulas was sent sprawling to the ground. Shock flooded through Ramulas as he realized one of the Legion soldiers were on top of him. With a burst of energy, he twisted and kicked the soldier from him before scuttling away as he saw a knife embedded in the back of the Legionnaire. He couldn't understand how it got there. It took a moment to comprehend that the lifeless body would no longer be a threat. Noise from across the field caused Ramulas to turn and see a person dressed in a cloak fighting the remaining soldier. Feelings of uncertainty and fear almost overwhelmed him. Who would win this fight, and what would they do to his family? He knew with all certainty that he would be the only one that could help his family. All his negative emotions were washed away in a sea of rage. He ran to a nearby wagon, picked up a hoe, and raced towards the fight. "What are you doing on my farm?" he shouted, swinging the weapon over his head. Ramulas gasped in shock as both combatants faced him. The person in the cloak was a young woman. She stabbed the soldier in the throat before jumping away as he fell to his knees, holding the wound. When he fell face first to the ground, she casually walked over to retrieve her knife. "What are you doing here?" Ramulas asked in disbelief. "You are welcome." "What?" "I said you are welcome," she replied, wiping the knife on the soldier's uniform. "I saved the lives of you and your family. You should say thank you." Ramulas turned away from her in disbelief. Ramulas walked into his house, shaking his head. The nightmares were getting worse. He knew he needed to fix his troubles, but how? As soon as Ramulas lay in bed, dreams of the fog came again. When the whiteness dissipated, Ramulas was in Oriel's cavern, and she greeted him with a worried expression. "What did you do?" she asked. "The warlords knew where we were when you screamed. Then they came to attack us. I felt their magic follow you. Tell me what happened." Ramulas shook his head. "None of this is real. I want you to leave me alone." "Ramulas, this is real, and if you don't accept it, everyone in your world will die." This statement jolted him, and Ramulas looked at Oriel. 2 Legion soldiers came to my house and attempted to kill me." "Then how did you survive? Soldiers from the Legion are ruthless killers. Did you use your magic?" "No, someone helped me." "Who?" "I don't know. She left after killing them." Oriel waved her hands in front of Ramulas and murmured for a second, and then her eyes widened. "The warlords were able to send a crystal through. Once it anchors, the crystal will form an exit doorway into your world. You must find it and take it far from your home." Ramulas shook his head, not understanding what was happening. His heart beat inside his chest like a drum. "If the crystal is not moved, then more soldiers will come through, and they will keep coming until they kill you and your family." Frustration built up within Ramulas. "What do you expect me to do? I am a farmer and nothing more. Now leave me alone." Oriel smiled sadly. "That is where you are wrong. I can feel that your daughters have inherited some of your magic." "What magic?" Oriel waved her hand.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?